I think we should invent remote controls now for the Zoom, so you can close everything without moving to the screen. So just start slowing down in your mind, sitting nice and tall, just taking that gentle length for the spine, relaxing the shoulders, allowing your elbows to be heavy. It's a beautiful morning. Turn your palms up and connect your index finger in your chin mudra or your root chakra mudra. The difference between two of them is very simple. In your chin mudra, you're placing your thumb on the top of your index finger. That represents that you bringing your awareness inwards. You're not using ego, and the index finger represents ego in our life, because if you think, we always point everything with the index finger. And if you bring your both fingers together, it's your root chakra mudra. So if you feel a little bit disbalanced, not sure what's happening in your life, that's a mudra to use in your yoga practice. Gently close your eyes and just simply start listening to your own breath. Feel the way the air enters through the nostrils and leaves. Don't worry if your mind is very busy. It slowly should slow down. If you need to have a quick conversation with yourself, that it's time for you to be on your yoga mat, just to practice yoga and this way nurture your body and your soul. Just gently ask your thoughts to leave your mind. Take a moment, tell your mind to stop browsing and looking at the past. Your energy is not going there. Don't use your energy to your past. You cannot change anything. And you shouldn't be worried about things you cannot change. They're not in your power. The present moment, it's here now on your yoga mat. And if you think a little bit more deeply, you'll understand that life is happening now. The future is not going to happen until it comes into present moment. So you can't do much about it as well. The only things you can do, it's now. As you dedicated this hour to yoga practice, try to be present. Start inhaling for the count of 4, holding for the count of 2, and exhaling for the count of 6. I would like you to activate your throat chakra when you're inhaling and holding on the top. Simply activate the throat chakra by tucking your chin in. So let's inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck your chin in, hold 1, 2, and tuck, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Chin down. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Chin down. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 4, 4, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to neutral breath. Whatever feels right for your hands, keep them in a chin mudra. Welcome to place your hands down on your knees. Simply start making circles with your head. Nice and slow. And release your right hand quite close to your right hip and drop your head towards the left. Place your left hand on your right temple and drop your head gently down. Not too much, it's enough when you feel a little bit of stretch in the left side, on the right side of your neck. And release your hand down, left hand on your left hip, right hand on your left temple. We're going opposite direction. Simply release it. This time, tuck your chin in and interlace your 10 fingers behind your head. Notice how you feel. If you feel great, just drop your elbows fully down. If that's too much for your neck, for your shoulders, have control how much body weight you're allowing into your elbows. Try not to round in the spine. And slowly come back towards the center. Swing your arms above your head. Hold the opposite elbows and push your chest forward. Draw your arms behind your ears and maybe gently look up. You can feel that your knees wants to come up. Keep drawing them down. And mindfully release your hands by your side. Take a gentle roll for the shoulders. And we'll do some warm up spine with your Kundalini yoga. So hold your hands, place your hands on your shins, so your ankle, whatever you can hold. Keep it quite tight. So we did it a few times already. So inhaling, leaning forward, stretching from the lower back, straight spine, elbows down. Exhaling, tucking your chin in and really rounding into the spine, leaning back. Imagine if you release your hands, you will probably roll down. So I want you to go heavily back. Inhaling to leaning forward, shoulders away, elbows pointing back. Exhale to roll back. We'll try to do quicker. Inhaling to lean forward. Exhale to roll back. Inhaling to lean forward. Exhale, roll back. Inhale. Exhale, we're going a bit faster. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly and fully. Stay for a moment here. Just feel that nice stretch in your shoulders. And come back towards the center. This time, place your hands on your knees and take a gentle roll through your torso. Welcome to add your shoulders if it feels comfortable. So I will use my shoulder. So right shoulder towards your left knee, circling inwards. So your main focus is your belly. I want you to move your belly, feeling the gentle stretch in your lower back when you're leaning forward. And at the same time, moving your shoulders a little bit. Let's go opposite direction. and come back towards the center. This time, interlace your 10 fingers behind your knuckles, interlace your knuckles, palms together if you can. It's okay to keep your elbows bent and start reaching your knuckles down. Tuck your chin in. And now let's look up, lift your chest, inhale, reach down. And exhale, pulling your belly button in. Gently round forward. If your forehead is easily touching your mat, do so. If not, just stay high, lift your knuckles up. Any shoulder injuries, please stay quite low. Let's do a couple more times. Inhaling, look up. Draw the knuckles down. And exhaling, pulling your belly button in, lean forward, round forward. And one more time. If you're feeling uncomfortable with the simple cross-legged, welcome to extend your legs. This time, the third time, go a little bit deeper, take a free breath. And slowly come back towards the center. Relax your shoulders. And let's move on to your knees. Just very quick cat-cow and gentle twist. So spreading your fingers nice and wide. Your index finger pointing forward, your thumb pointing towards the center of the mat as much as you can. Of course, it's not so easy. So you're aiming to make an L shape as close to L shape as you can. And start dropping your belly down and arching your back. Really nice stretch through the belly, through your chest, pressing your hand into the mat, looking gently up. And exhaling, pushing into the mat, tucking your tailbone in, looking towards your belly button. Body weight into your hands, warming up your wrists. Inhale, drop your belly down, look forward. And exhale, pull your belly in, round your spine, shift your body weight into your hands. And come back towards the center, turn your fingers towards your right and take a gentle swing side to side. Welcome to place your knees a bit wide if it feels better for you. And turn your fingers towards the left. And let's go a little bit stronger. If it's too much, one hand at a time. If you can, both hands together, fingers pointing towards your knees, palms down. Then you're leaning slightly forward and back. I know it's not for everyone. Change your hands if you're doing one hand at a time. And let's go even stronger, palms facing up, fingers towards your knees. Again, use one hand if two hands is too much. Keep your little pinky finger connected to the mat. And your thumb as well if you can. Change your hands. And tuck your toes in and sit down on your heels for a moment. Interlace your 10 fingers. Just make anything, any circles, whatever feels nice. Maybe in and out. Rub your wrists, especially if it's a bit chilly in the studio. It's getting hotter, but nice and sunny, but still a bit cold. And again, swing your arms behind. You're still sitting on your toes if you can, and reach your knuckles down. Tuck your chin in. Inhale. Unravel your arms and bring your arms into your Chakali Mudra grip and take a gentle back bend. If you're getting too much on your toes, of course, untuck it. Inhaling here. And exhale, release your hands near your knees, untuck your toes, sit down on your heels and place your right hand on your right knee and gently lift that knee off the mat. You tend to round, so push your chest forward, find your nice straight spine. Nice deep breath in, and full breath out. Release your knee, and another side. Again, don't forget your spine. And if you can, both knees off the mat. If you can, without hands. For me, it's too much, so I'm supporting myself, hands near my hips. Then I can lift my both knees. If you love challenge, maybe hands in a prayer. Beautiful. And simply come back onto your mat, onto your all fours. Lift your ankles off the mat and just let the blood come back, making few circles, whatever direction, wiggling your toes and your ankles. And release your left foot just normally down and tuck your toes off your right leg. We're gonna push into Dharma facing dog, but I want you to stretch your left ankle a little bit more. So press your hands into the mat, pull your belly button up, round your spine and lift your knees off the mat. So straighten your right leg and sink your right heel down, but your left toes, top of your toes on the mat. You can keep your right leg bent as well if it's too much. And come back towards the center, simply change your legs. Right toes untucked, tuck your left toes. Press into the mat, lift your knees and start shooting your bottom high towards the sky. So left heel sinks down, leg straight or slightly bent. And you're breathing into your right, not ankle, basically in your right leg, your ankle stretching. Roll your shoulders away from you. And simply untuck your toes and arrive into normal Dharma facing dog and start walking your dog, padding your feet just left and right, pulling your belly button up, rolling shoulders away from your ears. Breathing, energizing the Sushumna for your spine, your vertebrae. Gently, slowly look forward and step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down and tuck your toes. Nice energetic lift. Inhaling, reaching up. And exhaling, Kali Mudra grip, opening through your chest. Start sinking into that front hip, adding a little bit of stretch. And unravel your arms. It might be not for everyone, but if you can, grab your big toes of your left leg. It might be not for you, so don't be careful, especially with the knees. Push your chest forward to hold your balance, so leaning forward. Gently release your hands down, tuck your toes in, lift your left knee and step your right foot back. Exactly the same on another leg. Step your left foot forward as many steps as you need to and release your right knee down and tuck your toes. Reach up and lengthen through the spine, inhaling. Then connect your hands in your Kali Mudra grip, index finger released. Draw your arms behind you and lift your chest. So don't drop your body weight into your waist. Keep lengthening, keep lifting up first and then going back. And then start sinking low. And swinging your arms behind you. It's enough just to reach back for you. Or maybe you can lift a little bit. I want you to stretch your quad a little bit. Oh, my right leg don't like it. Doesn't like it at all. See, find your balance. Nice deep breath in. And gently release your hands down. And step your left foot back and come back into your Dharma facing dog. Now walk your feet towards your hands. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Whatever you feel is nice for you. Roll on the toes, forward and back. Or maybe grab opposite elbow, swing side to side. Problems with the back, keep your knees soft, keep them bent. And allow your body to be heavy, upper body heavy. One more time, swing your arms behind you, interlace your 10 fingers, Kali Mudra grip. And see if you can drop those knuckles over your head. I'm torturing your shoulders today, sorry Karen. And release your hands in front of your feet and come back into your flat back. So your flat back might be your hands on your knees, and that's okay. Long spine, whatever it is. Inhaling and exhaling to fold. Bend your knees and come up, reach up towards the ceilings. Long deep stretch, inhaling. Tucking your tailbone in, reaching up and lengthening. And exhaling, hands to your heart center. Nice deep breath in. And a full breath out. Interlace your 10 fingers again. And one more time, reach down. Bend your knees a little bit if you have problems with lower back. Lift your chest and take a gentle back when inhaling. And on exhalation, again, bend your knees, chest to thighs, drop your knuckles over your head. If you can, keep straightening your legs. Again, release your hands in front of you or on your shins and find your flat back. And on exhalation, go forward fold, we go into a twist. So maybe bring your feet a little bit closer if it's wide. Bend your left leg. Hold your right ankle with your right, no. Hold your right ankle with your left hand. Push your bottom back on your right arm rises up and over if you wish. Maybe grabbing inside your left thigh. Only if it's for you, it's absolutely fine to keep reaching up. Look up towards the ceilings over your right shoulder. And mindfully come back towards the center, realign your spine, finding your flat back, whatever it is. And going opposite direction, bending your right knee, left leg stays straight, right hand grabs your left calf muscle from outside, and your left arm rises up, inhaling. Reach with your head forward, stick your bottom up back, so you create that length in the spine. Swing your arm behind if you wish. Keep drawing that shoulder back. And come back towards the center, again, find your flat back. And exhale to fold. Bending those knees, grounding through your feet, reaching up, inhaling. And exhaling, hands to your heart center. So one more time, I think the last time, swing your arms behind you, interlace your 10 fingers. We'll stretch your rib cage. Inhaling, looking up, reach up, lengthen through the body. Exhaling, rebending those knees, chest to thighs, wherever your knuckles are going. This time I want you to straighten your left leg, bend your right leg, and turn your chest towards your left. So dropping your knuckles towards your right. Coming back towards the center, bending your right leg, bending your left leg, right leg straight, knuckles towards the left, looking towards the right. Oh, my glute is crying. Opening for your shoulders. And this time come back towards the center, bend your knees, rise up. Inhaling, shining your heart up, reaching with your knuckles down, gentle backwards. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Take a sip of water, quick break if you feel you need it. I feel our hamstrings and shoulders are done. We'll go a little bit into your hips. I just check the time. And your hips and the balancing poses before, of course, we'll go down on the mat. So let's do your hips first. So we'll start with the warrior one. stepping your left foot forward, right foot back. So your toes can face side of the mat slightly in. If you're finding it easy to square up your hips, then your toes can face side of the mat. But I'm finding quite difficult, so I'm turning my fingers slightly. Don't know how. What's the angle? I've never been good at math. So bend your front knee and keep rotating those hips forward. Ideally, you want the legs straight, but if it's a bit too much, welcome to bend them. Reach up towards the ceilings, inhale. Bend into your front knee a little bit more. Try not to lean inwards. Keep your shoulders connected to the mat. Keep your shoulders in line with your hips. Interlace your 10 fingers and turn your palms up. And go a little bit deeper. And slowly straighten that leg. And open into, this time turn your toes towards the side of the mat. You go into your Trikonasana. First, straight leg Trikonasana, after bent leg Trikonasana. So reach forward, palms away from you, and go low. So keep drawing that right shoulder back. Look up towards the ceilings. For those who like stronger, swing your arm behind you and grab inside your left thigh and draw that shoulder back. I want you for a moment, for a second, to find your core strength. Really draw your sit bones together, molar band is engaged, extend your left hand forward. Just for one breath, inhaling. And on exhalation, rebend your front knee, release your hand above your knee, and swing your right arm up and over, supported side angle. Keep bending a little bit more into that front leg. Drawing right shoulder back. Only if it's for you, release your hand down. Someone got disconnected. Use a brick if you have. If it's not for you, stay another 2 breaths supported. Now reach up towards the ceilings. I want you to use your strength, not a momentum, but strength. So press for both feet. Use your core muscle and very slowly start rising up. And simply turn to the other side. You might need to change your legs simply so you can see me, or you can turn away. So finding your warrior one on your right side, squaring up those hips, bending into front knee, arms above your head. Exactly the same, interlacing your 10 fingers, palms up. Sinking a little bit deep. Nice deep breath in. And a full breath out. Now extend your right hand forward, left hand back, straighten your front leg and turn your left toes towards the side of the mat. Reach forward, palms away from you. And go low. Wherever your body allows you to go. If you feel you start leaning inwards, means you need to come up higher. Always creating a space in your vertebrae, that will give you more possibility to go a bit lower. Looking up towards the ceiling. And if you're going deeper, swinging your arm behind you, grabbing inside your right thigh, and drawing that left shoulder back. I want you to find for a second your core muscles and extend your right hand forward. Just for one more breath, inhale. And on exhalation, rebend your right knee, place your right hand on your leg, and swing your left arm up and over in line with your ear. See if you can sink a little bit deeper into the hip. You might need to move your left foot slightly back. And breathe in that beautiful line from your left toes to your left finger. If that's for you, release your hand down or use a brick. If not, stay supported. And wherever you are, extend your arm up. Use the strength, not a momentum, not hopping. Press through your right foot and very slowly start coming up. Place your hands on your hips. Bring your right foot slightly in. We'll go into your goddess pose. So you're still in a nice wide stance. Oops, don't know why I'm losing balance. Knees in line with your toes. Start sitting low. Finding your squat, whatever is for you. You know, lower you go, harder it gets. Lean a bit back. Place your arms in a cactus, my favorite. Inhale, open your chest, elbows squeezing shoulder blades together. Exhaling, chin in, elbows together. Don't lean forward. Inhaling to open. And exhaling to close. Sit a little bit lower, the last one. Inhaling to open. And exhaling to close. Take one more breath here. And straighten your legs. Oh, my right quad's crying. Take a few seconds, shake it off. We'll go into one a little bit deeper pose. Please be nice. If you cannot do it, not big deal. So we're still nice and wide, quite wide stance, a bit wider than you do for the goddess. Bend your knees, release your hands on the mat. And start bending into your left leg. So it might be enough for you here, just lift your right toes off the mat. If your body's happy, you can drop your hips down on your heel. If you take your body's happy, hands near your heart center or above your head. Stay supported if it's not for you. Wherever you are, if you're on a straight arms, I want you to stay one hand, left hand grounded, right hand goes behind you. You're taking a twist. If you're fully down on your heel, I'll give you the stronger option. You can wrap, create a wrap. So left arm underneath your knee, right hand behind you. You're connecting, you're binding and drawing that right shoulder down. And coming back towards the center, exactly the same, bending into your right knee, staying high if that's enough for you. If your body's happy with a bit more, go as low as you feel comfortable without any pain or strong discomfort. Love your body the way it is. And if you're on your straight arms, swing that left arm behind you, grab inside your right thigh or whatever, just take that gentle twist, looking up. If you're fully down, you might want to try to bind. So your right fingers will connect with your left fingers and your right hand will pull your left hand down so you open through your left shoulder. And simply together come back towards the center. Bring your legs, straighten your legs, tilt over your feet together. Bend your knees, hands on your hips, and come up to standing. Hope your hips feels nice and loose. That heat's already killing me. I don't know how we need to come back to teach hot yoga after such a long time. It's gonna be very hot again. We'll go into your balance and we'll add your hips, your Galavasana pose. We'll start with the tree, simply grounding into your tree, whatever your tree is. If you're in a soft surface like a carpet, please support yourself or take it nice and easy. Spread your toes nice and wide. And find your tree, your calf muscle, your ankle, your inner thigh. Try not to use your knee because you can feel that there is compression, you're pushing into your knee. And that's not really good. Tuck your tailbone in, relax your shoulders. Again, interlace 10 fingers and reach your knuckles down. I want you to go open your chest a little bit more. And release your arms and bring them above your head. Interlace your 10 fingers and turn your palms up. Keep reaching up towards the ceilings, but keep dropping your shoulders down. Release your left hand on your left thigh. You know where I'm going. Start leaning towards your left and pushing your hips towards your right. And come back towards the center. Release your hands. Give a little bit of love to your right leg. And we'll go into Galavasana for your hip open as well and a balance together. Do what you can, as always. So you aiming ankle above your knee. If you cannot, ankle above your ankle or whatever you can, of course, it's okay. So flex your toes of your left leg, wherever your leg is. Place your hands in a prayer to start with. And slowly start leaning a little bit forward and bending into your standing leg. More you bend into your standing leg, nicer, juicier, like I say, it will feel. Keep drawing that left knee down. You might want to extend your arms behind you, energize for the crown of your head, help you balance with your hands, maybe go a little bit lower. Take another 3 breaths here. If you have a toe stand practice, lean forward and release your hands down. It's enough just to keep your hands down as well. If your body allows you today to go deeper, you can bend your right leg and drop your hips down on your heels. It's definitely not for everyone. Stop where you feel that's enough. Maybe one hand into prayer, maybe both, or maybe not today. And wherever you are, simply come up into your straight, bring your body nice and tall, and release your left leg. Again, shake your right leg. We're done on your right leg. Maybe swing a little bit. It's compression on your knees. And let's go on another side. Left foot nice and strong. Engage your quads, your left glutes. Chest up, shoulders down, finding your tree. For me, I usually really press into my thigh, but it really slips. So I'm keeping it low and focusing on opening the knee behind it. Don't sink into your left hip. Lift the body, lengthen. Interlace your 10 fingers behind you, reach your knuckles down. And now swing your arms up and over, palms facing up. Keep lengthening through the body, keep opening that knee. Shoulders down. Right hand lands on your right knee. And you start leaning towards your right and gently pushing your hips towards your left. I want you to feel a stretch in the left side of the body. If you're struggling with the balance, release your toes down and get that nice stretch in the left side of your ribcage. And slowly come back towards the center. Release your hands, relax your left leg, and get ready for your Galavasana into your toe stand if it's for you. Toe stand is strong, it's strong on the knees. If you have any injuries with the knees, you need to take it very carefully. So right ankle, ideally above your left knee, toes flexed. It will protect your knee with the toes flexed. Hands in a prayer, start leaning forward, bottom goes back. Keep drawing that right knee down. As you can feel, lower you sit, strong it will get. Oh. Welcome to extend your arms behind. This will allow you to stretch your spine a little bit more. You might want to stay here, You might want to start releasing your hands down. If you're feeling that's enough, just take a few breaths here. If you think you can go a little bit more, you're lifting your left heel, bending your left leg more and coming down on your heel. Don't push yourself. Take it nice and easy if you're trying. When you're fully down, you kind of imagine someone is pulling your head up towards the ceilings. Maybe one hand in a prayer, maybe both. It's quite challenging. My knees don't like it as well. I can feel it already. And let's meet together in your Galavasana. Release a leg. Swing your left leg. Take a sip of water. And let's meet on the floor. So on the floor, we'll go into the back bends. So we'll start on all fours, 3 times into your baby cobra. So align your hands in line with the shoulders, spread your fingers wide, knees in line with the hips. I'll try to break the baby cobra pose. Be aware, different teachers might teach the same thing differently. It depends how you train and I think where you practice. So both ways is correct. And I'm saying that because I know Sophie teaches a little bit differently. So both ways is fine. I know the way Sophie teaches, it's absolutely fine. I know the way I teach it, it's absolutely fine. Use the technique which feels better on your body. I think I teach a little bit stronger on the upper body. So shift your body weight forward. Drop your belly down like you're going into your cat, arching your back. Then bending elbows back. Important to bend them back, not sideways. So you're kind of twisting, rotating your crease of the elbow forward towards your fingers. And then bending elbows back and going low. And at the same time, shifting body weight forward. So Sophie teaches release your chest down and then come up. And I teach go halfway down and slide forward. The difference, baby cobra, your thighs are on the mat, your elbows are bent, shoulders down. When we're saying upward facing dog, your upward facing dog, your arms needs to be straight and your thighs are off the mat. It really gives a strong pressure on the lower back. So you need to be quite bendy. Take another deep breath in and push back into your child's pose. We'll do 2 more times. So if you want to build your upper body strength, you should do probably like I do. I go just only halfway down and slide my chest forward. If you want more easier way, Sophie teaches drop your chest fully down and then hands down. So arching your back, tailbone up, shifting body weight forward, elbows bends back, halfway down, slide forward, straightening up and coming up, inhaling. And exhaling, pushing back into child's pose. Maybe tuck your toes in so you share your love with your toes. Last one, we'll do baby cobra and we'll drop into swings. And back into all fours. And tucking your toes, arching your back, sticking bottoms high, bending your elbows, releasing your chest down, chin down, and then sliding forward, inhaling. Keep relaxing your shoulders down, strong glutes. And this time, exhale, drop your chest down and place your hands, your elbows in line with the shoulders, palms facing down. Separate your feet nice and wide. Press through your elbows and push your chest forward. So feel the stretch in the belly. And then press your palms into the mat and maybe lift your elbows slightly up. Always evaluate your back. If it's very easy, keep straightening your arms and bring them as close to your body as you can. Make sure your tailbone, cubic bone is connected to the mat. You're not lifting here, you're dropping your cubic bone down, connect. And mindfully rebending those elbows, placing your hands underneath your head, taking a gentle lie in, swinging your hips left and right. And swinging arms behind you, interlacing your 10 fingers, Kali Mudra grip, or just don't need to release your index finger. Bring your feet together. First, lift your chest. Take a few breaths here. And maybe add your legs. Try not to crunch your neck. Keep your neck extension of your spine. And gently release it. Again, maybe take a gentle swing left and right. And only if it's for you, floor bow pose, we do both versions, bending your knees, grabbing your ankles. It's okay not to lift your thighs off the mat if it's too much for your backs. Or whatever you can. On inhalation, start kicking your toes up towards the ceilings, creating that resistance, lifting everything off the mat. And gently lowering down. Again, take a moment to rest, releasing your lower back, swinging hips. If you cannot reach your ankles, just bend your knees, absolutely fine. You can bend your knees and come up halfway. That will be very similar what we do. Then grab your ankles from inside this time and flex your feet. Bring your knees together. And maybe very gentle lift. If your body's happy, lift higher. And mindfully release it. Place your hands down and take a child's pose. Gentle movement, slow movement. Stretching your arms as far away as you can. Sinking your chest low. Feeling uncomfortable in the back, bring your knees together. And start moving your hands towards your right and your hips towards your left. Maybe place your left hand on the top of your right one and really sink low. Breathe in the left side of your ribcage. Find your way back towards the center and go exactly the same opposite direction. Maybe right hand this time on the top of your left one. Keep connecting hips towards your heels or as close as you can. And come back towards the center. Plant your palms and start rounding through the spine, coming back on all fours. Crossing your ankles behind you, and if you can, come back to seated. If it's too much on your ankles, just find your way into your seated. We'll do a little bit on your core. So extend your left leg, bring your right leg in, quite close to your groin. Keep one fist distance apart between your left leg and right foot. Hug your knee. Take a gentle twist. Lengthen. Look over your right shoulder. Rachel, please stay straight. And we're trying to lift your left leg off the mat and right leg off the mat. Maybe stay supported if it's a little bit too much for you, or extend your arm behind you. If you're staying straight, hold your knee, but don't pull onto your knee. Just stay straight and look towards the left toes. And simply release it, unravel, come back towards the center. Open your right leg. Let's take a half wild thing. Right hand behind you. Left hand swings up. Lift your hips if you can, or only lift your chest. Push your hips forward. Shift your body weight forward into your hands. And take a nice deep breath in. And now swing that left arm towards your left toes. Your right hand joins. And take a 5 breaths into your seated forward fold. Inhaling and exhale. Inhaling, long spine, relaxing shoulders, elbow softens down or sideways if you feel better. If you're finding very easy to hold the ball of a foot, your left hand can hold your right wrist. And slowly come up, place your hands behind you. Bring your knees into your chest. Hold behind the knees. Chest towards your thighs, sit nice and tall. If you can, keep straightening your legs, keep lifting a little bit higher. Find your maximum, only 3 breaths. If you can, extend your arms. If you're finding it's too much, hold your legs. Inhaling, squeezing your legs. Your legs must be shaking. Go a little bit lower and take another 3 breaths. This time round through the spine, don't keep your spine straight. Inhale to come back and exhale to release. We'll do other side. So now right leg stays straight, left leg stays bent. So right hand hugs your knee, your left knee. Stretch up, inhale, and then twist, exhale. If you prefer to sit straight, lengthen through the spine and sit straight. Now I want you to lean a little bit back. You might want to support yourself and lift both legs off the mat. Really point the toes. If you can, lift your left hand. If you chose to stay straight, hold on onto your left knee, but don't pull it in. Just beg your arms forward. And release your both feet down. Release your left hand behind you. Open your left knee and swing up into your half wild thing. Make an effort to stretch. Don't just hang here. And slowly dropping hips down, reaching towards your right foot. Left hand joins together. Inhaling, lengthening through the body. And exhaling, softening down. You might want to use a strap if you cannot reach your foot. Or if you don't have a strap, you can hold on your calf muscle or your ankle. Relax your shoulders. Pulling that belly in so you have more space for your forward fold. Two more breaths. And slowly come back towards the center. If you have a strap or anything, a towel or anything like a strap, please grab it. If you don't, that's okay. We'll do a little bit differently. Want to fully lie down on your mat and lift your right leg. If you're one of those people who can grab your toe, welcome to grab your toe. Ideally, I want your shoulder down on the mat, but so just bringing that leg closer towards your chest. Stop where it's enough, just a couple breaths. And just a little bit start opening that leg. If you're holding your knee, it's fine, hold your knee. Left hand presses your hip, left hip down, so you're not really rolling. Come back towards the center and cross that leg over. Try to keep it straight. I want you to a little bit stretch in your glute. Look towards your right. And then bend your right knee and just take a simple twist. Your knee towards the left, you're looking towards your right. And come back towards the center, extend your right leg. Lift your left leg. If you grab a strap, grab a strap. If you don't have it, hold whatever you can hold. If you're able to grab your toe, grab your toe. Keep drawing that left shoulder down. You're not pulling your leg, you're drawing your shoulder down. Start opening towards your left. Sometimes it helps to extend your right hand towards your right to hold that balance. And come back towards the center. Use your right hand and cross your left leg slightly over. Keep it straight to start with or gently bend. Keep bringing that leg closer towards your chest. And then fully bend that knee and allow it to drop towards your right. Doesn't matter how high or how low. Look towards the left. And slowly come back towards the center and find your way into your Savasana. I'll guide you for very quick 5 minutes, 3 minutes relaxation. Cover yourself if you feel you need it with anything, with a blanket, with a jumper. Take a nice deep breath in. And a full breath out. Doing anything you need to do to get yourself even more comfortable. Close your eyes and fully surrender. Setting aside anything that's happened before this moment. Setting aside anything that's happening after this practice. Setting anything aside for these moments to calm and connect. Take a deep breath in. And you exhale, letting go of any thoughts you would like to let go in this moment. Let go of any thoughts. Let go for any need to do. Just being. This is your time for yourself. No agenda. Just peace. Begin to experience the stillness even more for another minute. Allow yourself to enjoy the stillness. This is a chance to do nothing. Resting. Just as you like. If it feels restful, allow these words to be received energetically rather than mentally. Even the mind can rest now. You're lying down on your mat, effortless. Embracing the peace and stillness. Being happy in a quiet and present moment. Just you and your mat. The next exhalation, let all remaining tension go. And with the next inhalation, fill up your body with the joy and excitement towards the day ahead. And start bringing some gentle movements into your body. Maybe looking left and right, maybe wiggling your toes and your fingers. Maybe hugging your knees and rolling side to side. We all are different, lots of things. Different things makes us feel good. And roll onto your right side into fetus position. And just remind yourself about your intention. Intention for the day, intention for your life. As always, fetus pose represents rebirth, new beginnings. Plant that seed for your future. And by pressing your hand into the mat, join me in a simple cross-legged position. As always, closing a practice with your hands near your prayer, bowing down to yourself, bowing down to body, to your mind, to your beautiful soul. I want to have a light where the entire universe dwells. I want to have a light, the place of kindness, forgiveness, compassion, acceptance. When you're in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. The sun is still out. Have a lovely day. As always, I hope you feel a little bit stronger in the body, lighter in the mind, and have a lovely day ahead. And I'll see you soon. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Laura. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.